Here in Rome, New York, the doors just opened up. People are filing on in. We're expecting a sold-out crowd here tonight. The city of Syracuse is looking to extend its contract to VO, but not everybody's in love with these bikes or scooters. Just like these camels, the giraffes will be an attraction, but they won't be the focal point of the Savannah exhibit. We have people right now on the concession stand. There's some great nachos, I believe, some great burgers, alongside some fantastic wrestling on display tonight. They had a huge meteoric rise to the top of the TikTok mountain, and I absolutely love it. You looked pretty shocked when you got your hand raised.
Yeah, honestly, I think I'm a little hard on myself.
Some Central New Yorkers have had fewer options for urgent care, which have dropped Excelis Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance. Law enforcement have confirmed that the deceased individual found was not affiliated with the university. The cause of death, however, is still unknown. In 1988, Pan Am Flight 103 exploded over Lockby, Scotland. It killed all those aboard, including 35 Syracuse University students studying abroad. All that and more Unpeeled starts right now. And these artists are giving fans every reason to pack the JMA Wireless Dome. Pink will hit the stage this Sunday. I gotta play devil's advocate here. Jack Black, Jason Momoa, they're moneymakers. And if you put them in a live-action children's film, well, you gotta invest.
Yeah!
Every day, outside of the same Sunoco gas station in Syracuse, you'll find Matthew Francis, hard at work.
Yeah!
His salary smiles.
That's the message. Greet a neighbor with a smile and wish them a nice day. It's not hard to do. You might find you enjoy it.
In the spring, summer, and fall, Matthew talks to and cheers on all those who drive by. At 2 years old, Matthew was diagnosed with polio. He didn't learn to walk until he was 4. And after a grueling career as a laborer, Matthew's legs gave out.
But that's life. You gotta take the bitter with the sweet. It's how you take the bitter. You can always put sweet on bitter. Bring it.
And that's why he does this.
You see a couple smiles, and it's like, geez, where did my pain go? I'm having a good time out here.
Today, the internet is really dividing everybody, not making people aware of others' feelings, what they're going through. Matthew's special because he brings everybody together, one smile at a time.
You got a beautiful smile there, kid. Share it with a neighbor and wish them a nice day, right?
And at the end of every day, Matthew returns to Brighton Tower Senior Living. Ashley Bailan works at the home. What makes Matthew different? What makes him special?
He always has a smile on his face. It doesn't matter what's going on around us, what's going on in the office. He always is a happy spirit.
If it's not that hard for Matthew to do, maybe we could do it too. This could be our sign. Charlie Goldberg, Citrus TV News. They're Onondaga County's most common driving dilemma. Created by the expansion and contraction of pavement over time and cold temperatures, potholes have polluted the streets of Syracuse. And local auto repair shops like Mr. Tire say they're busier than ever.
On a weekly basis, I see these about at least 35, 40 times.
Shop manager Alex Colon fixes the vehicles.
They are dangerous, they're bad. You could call the pothole the pandemic of Syracuse because they're everywhere. There's not one street that you can travel without getting hit by a pothole. For example, this morning, we got one tire here that got hit by a pothole. Perfect timing when you guys arrived. I mean, if you see the tire, it's damaged.
You would think that in the winter months here in Syracuse, there'd be less of a pothole problem because of more accidents due to snow. However, the drivers here are so accustomed to moving away from the snow that they actually connect with more potholes.
You're trying to avoid a sludge, you're trying to avoid a snowbank, then you hit a pothole. You're not realizing that. So that's basically what it falls down to.
And don't forget about those repair costs. As this combination continues to cause more accidents, Central New York drivers will have more difficulty staying safe on the road. Charlie Goldberg, NCC News.
Finally, tonight's Heart of America. Meet a Miami student who knows how to keep a promise. From pre-K through 12th grade, Keith Holmes Jr. never missed a day of school, thanks to a pact that he made with his late father. After Keith's father died in 2018, he stuck to his promise and also completed nearly 5,000 hours of community service. Keith says working with children with disabilities puts everything in perspective.
I had a village of people behind me. Put your mind to it. Do it. Keep your faith and have determination and perseverance and never give up.
Keith Holmes Jr.'s He's Tonight's Heart of America.
A big fight feel here in the Nexus Center. You took on Saren Rain and you beat him in no time. Tell me what's next for the Natural.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. I took Saren Rain's back home.
Don't do this! Oh my God! Into the doorbell! Oh my God! Through the chairs and the crowd, Don Breeze's back may be broken in half. Welcome to Jackhammer Promotions Fall Brawl 13. You have a huge support system for you right now. How does it feel to not only be undefeated in your debut, but you were dominant?
It feels fantastic. I mean, like, I'm blessed to do what I do.
His last fight was March of 2023. A long time coming for this man to be back in the cage tonight. Lynn keeps on backing up, trying to open that distance, as Samir, on the other hand, is the one pushing forward, trying to get into that strike range.